Wow video. Uh, you may notice that we are no longer in Petalburg City. No, this is the abandoned ship that we see as we are on our way from Deford. Duford? Duford, not Deford. That's a weird pronunciation. Anyway, this is the abandoned ship that we see on the side of the sea route on our way from Deford. I did it again, Duford to Slateport City. Now, the reason why we're no longer in Petalburg is because we wrapped up everything we need to do there. And the reason why we're not taking other trainers is because I already did. I took care of them off screen. I figured that it wasn't something that needed to be shown, and I need to do some grinding to get everybody up to the same level. Really, nobody really had a drastic change. Vibrava went up by 2 levels, Ataria went up by 1, and Gardevoir went up by 1. I think that's it. Anyway, now the abandoned ship, you can't do all of it on your first go around. You can't. You need to come back once you have the HM for dive, which you don't get till after the 7th gym. So it's 2 gym badges away, and we'll be able to come back when 100% the abandoned ship. Now, as for right now, there are just some trainers here that we can battle, of course. But in the remakes, Alpha Sapphire and Omega Ruby, this is one of the places that got a big overhaul. In this game, it's technically the same thing. It's an abandoned ship, and you get the Ice Beam TM here. And you get something for giving the scanner back, but I forget what you get. Oh, you get the key, and then you get to go in, and then you get a bunch of fancy crap. Anyway, in the new version, it's where, depending on what version you have, you get Lugia or Ho-Oh. And it's not called the abandoned ship anymore, and it's actually, how would you call it? It's lopsided, it's tilted, it's like one part's above the water, one part's in the water. It's destroyed. No way around it. It's destroyed. But in this, yes, it does have some problems. It has some damages, but it's not all bad. It's still salvageable, I guess. I mean, there's still people here, still just chilling on a boat that isn't moving. So, I mean, if that's their idea of a fun time, then they go right ahead. Now, for those of you who are playing Alpha Sapphire and Omega Ruby, something on an unrelated note, there is an event right now where you get the Eon ticket, which if you were old enough to remember or you just happen to know, in the original games, the Eon ticket allowed you to get the other... Alright, so if you had Latios, and you got the Eon ticket, you were going to get Latios because of the Eon ticket. You would get the other Latios. Lottie. You'd get the other Lottie Dragon. That's what I'm going to go with. And that's out right now. Since I have Alpha Sapphire, I got Latios. And I ended up using my Master Ball because it's only level 30, and my team is all in the 90s. I didn't feel like going to go get a lower level Pokemon, so I just kind of was like, I'm not going to use this on anything. I already caught the Oxys in a Pokeball. Master Ball, go! So, that's just how that went. Now, one of my friends showed me a glitch using, I did not want to use Double Kick. Or maybe I did, just going to take it out either way. On how to get, some Pokemon without using an action replay. And I now have a shiny Yveltal, which quite frankly looks like bacon. And I now also have a shiny Rayquaza. It has something to do with the AR codes, or the QR codes, whatever you use the 3DS camera to do. And if you go to, like, a website or something, you just look it up, and then you put it in, then the first slot of your box the first slot of your first box has to be empty, and it can't be in the PC, and it's some long, complicated process that I don't remember. He did it for me, and he was explaining it, but I wasn't really paying attention because I it's a cool glitch, but I don't do glitches very often, and you know they don't really, unless it's like defined like some like beta thing in the game, like something that was taken out, but well, like something that's not in the final game, but it's still in the code or whatever. Like I'll do that, but this just to like get glitch Pokemon, it wasn't really something I was down for. But he showed me that, and then we played some Far Cry 4, and those fortresses, man, my God. If you don't go in there stealthy, you ain't going in at all. And this is actually quite a good comparison. I went into this room just blindly running in, and I got ambushed. Wow. But that's just about all I got to say about Alpha Sapphire and glitches and stuff. But I do want to let you guys know that I applied for a job. I'm not gonna say where, but I applied for a job. Now, why did I apply for a job? Because I am not happy with this production quality, and oh crap! Please kill it! Please kill it! I did not mean to do that. I'm not happy with this production quality, and the only way it's ever going to get any better is if I were to, buy better equipment. And I need a way to, fund that. So that's where the job comes in. So I'm hoping within the next, week or two, or few days rather, they'll get back to me. And then we can go from there with everything. But anyway, so I'm actually going to leave that couple unbattled, and I'm going to come out here because there's actually somebody here that we need to talk to. I'm investigating this ship on behalf of Captain Stern. He also asked me to find a scanner, but I haven't had any success. That's your clue that you need to find the scanner and give it to him so he can help out Captain Stern. Now this is a side quest in the game. Now, as you also just saw, we picked up the storage key. Well, there's actually a door that we can use it on, and it's right over here. Now, the only thing in this door, or in this room, rather, is TM13, which is Ice Beam. Now, I realized something as I was doing my grinding sessions. My ID number doesn't end in a 1 or a 6. That's a problem, because I wanted to use a melodic. But the easiest way to turn a Feebas into melodic is to have a trainer number or have an ID number that ends in a 1 or a 6, because because there's a trainer on the way to Lilycove City who gives you a berry that boosts that when turned into Pokeblock, it raises the beauty stat of the Pokemon. But no such luck was had. So I'm going to have to find another water type that I'm happy with. I'm thinking I'm going to go with either Walrein or Crawdon. My only problem is that if I went with Walrein, it wouldn't be till right before Gym 7. And I would have to do a lot of grinding, but I've been doing a lot of grinding, off screen and stuff, so I don't think that would be too much of an issue. But I don't know. You know what? I think I am going to go with that. And then I'm going to see there are some trick houses that we have saved up. And I'm going to save those so I can do the trainer battles in them. And get that experience for Spiel. Spiel? Spiel. Yeah. I'm having a hard time pronouncing things today. Anyway, I think that's just about it for today. So the abandoned ship. And then the next time we'll head east and take on the eastern part of Hoenn. I'll see you guys then.